and welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. We are college students who make fun learning activities for kids just like you. And our activities focus on reading, writing, and math. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name's Callista, and in today's video, we're going to be learning how to summarize a text. We're going to be learning how to identify at least two main points of a story. And we're also going to be learning how to determine the different key details that support these main ideas. First off, we are going to go over what we will be learning in today's video. To start, we will be defining three different important terms. The first term that we're going to be defining today is called main ideas. The second term that we're going to be defining today is called key details. And the third term that we're going to be defining today is called summary. And so we will be going over many different examples of how to identify these different parts in a text and also how to create a summary. You will be able to practice identifying these parts by following along with this video and pausing at the directed times. Now, before we begin, we need to discuss why are we learning this? Why is this important? So let's discuss why it's important to understand the main points of the story. The reason why it is helpful to know the main points of a story is because these points will help us to build reading comprehension skills. And not only that, but they will also help us to make note of important words and phrases. And by doing so, we will be able to come up with a quick and short summary of what we read. And this shows that we understood the passage and can describe it in our own words. The reason why understanding key details of a story is so important is because these details will support and provide evidence for the main points of the story, and these will help us to support that our summaries are correct. Now, let's learn about the important terms we'll be focusing on today. First, we will be learning about main ideas. And the main ideas of a passage are the most important points. These points can include the author's primary message of the passage, who the passage is about, what the passage is about, and the main events that are described in the text. Now next, we are going to be discussing supporting details. Now, supporting details are details that can be phrases or sentences that help further explain, describe, or illustrate the main idea. They provide extra and more specific information, and details are usually found in the body of a passage. Now lastly, let's define what a summary is. So a summary is a short statement in your own words about what the story was mainly about. And it combines all of the most important parts of a story into a brief statement. Now, let's practice putting these terms to use. Now first, so we can do that, we need to have our own text that we can find these different parts in. So here's a text about Annie, who was a very talented person. Now let's practice identifying the main ideas of the passage first. Now remember, one tip is that the main ideas are usually found in the beginning part of the passage. So first off, let's go ahead and read this text. Annie found out that her school is having auditions for the talent show next week, and she is eager to try out. Annie is a very talented person. She can play 7 instruments, juggle up to 5 items, and ride a unicycle. She is deciding what she wants to perform at her school's talent show. Now, according to this passage, what are the main ideas? Take a moment to pause the video and think about the purpose, who the passage is about, what the passage is about, and the main events that are described in the text. And when you're ready, go ahead and unpause the video and let's discuss what the main ideas are. Now, did you say that the main ideas of the text are that Annie is very talented and she is excited about auditioning for her school's talent show? And so, as we can see, in the beginning, it says that Annie's school is having auditions for the talent show. She's a very talented person. And as you can see, she's deciding what she wants to do in the talent show. All show us that she is excited and eager to be in her school's talent show. See, in the beginning, there are words like eager, and she's having a talent show, and she's a very talented person. Those are the main ideas of this passage. Now, if you said those, you are correct. The passage describes how Annie has many talents and that she will be using one of her talents during the talent show audition. Now, let's use our example to find the key details of the text. Now, according to this passage, what do you think are the key details? Take a moment to pause the video and think about phrases or sentences that help further explain, describe, or illustrate the main idea. So let's go ahead and read this text. And once we're done reading it, pause the video, think about what key details are, and then resume the video. So let's go ahead and read our text again to refresh our memory. Annie found out that her school is having auditions for the talent show next week, and she is eager to try out. Annie is a very talented person. She can play 7 instruments, juggle up to 5 items, and ride a unicycle. She is deciding what she wants to perform at her school's talent show. So, now that we've read that, go ahead and pause and think about the key details. Now, did you say that the key details include that auditions for the school's talent show are next week? Did you also say that she can play 7 instruments, juggle up to 5 items, and ride a unicycle? And did you also say that she is deciding what she wants to perform at her school's talent show? If so, you are correct. Now, the details that auditions for the school's talent show are next week and that she's deciding that she wants to perform at her school's talent show all support the main idea that she is excited to try out. And now, the other details, such as she can play 7 instruments, juggle up to 5 items, and ride a unicycle, all support the main idea that Annie is very talented. And now that we have identified the main ideas and the key details that support these main ideas, let's practice writing a summary of the passage. Now remember, a summary is a short statement in your own words about what the story was mainly about. It combines all of the most important parts of a story into a brief statement. Now try pausing the video and writing your own short summary of the passage. When you have completed your summary, unpause the video. Is your summary similar to this? This summary says, Annie is a very talented person who is excited to share her talent during her school's talent show auditions. If so, that is awesome. And remember, your summary does not need to look exactly like this, but it should include the main points that we discussed earlier. Now, let's try another example to continue trying out your skills. Let's read a little about this very avid skateboarder named Brad. Brad's favorite hobby is skateboarding, and he is signing up for his first skateboarding competition. Brad first learned how to skateboard when he was 5 years old. He was interested in the sport after he found a blue skateboard at a local sports shop. Brad is now 14 and uses the same blue skateboard. He can do 40 different tricks, and he practices skateboarding 7 days a week. He is very excited to sign up for the skateboarding competition because the winner will receive a new skateboard. Now, what are the main points? Go ahead and pause the video and think about what the main ideas of this passage are. And when you're ready, go ahead and unpause the video. Now, did you say that the main points are that Brad's favorite hobby is skateboarding? And that he is signing up for his first skateboarding competition? If so, you are correct. Now, let's work on identifying the key details. Go ahead and pause the video and try to find the key details. And when you are ready, unpause the video. Did you say that the key details include that he can do 40 different tricks, he practices skateboarding 7 days a week, and that he is very excited to sign up for the skateboarding competition because the winner will receive a new skateboard? If so, you are correct. Now, there are many different details in this story, but these details are the ones that help us to really support our main ideas, which were that Brad's favorite hobby was skateboarding and that he's signing up for his first skateboarding competition. So the fact that he can do 40 different tricks, he practices every single day, that shows that it really is his favorite hobby. And the fact that he is very excited to be signing up so he can win a new skateboard, that really supports our main idea that he's going to be signing up for the skateboarding competition. So now let's use what we've gathered from this passage to go ahead and create our own summary. So pause your video now and write down a summary of what we just read. And when you are ready, unpause the video. Is your summary similar to this? This summary says, Brad loves skateboarding, and he will be signing up for a skateboarding competition to win a new skateboard. If your summary is similar to this, great job. And remember, your summary does not need to look exactly the same, but it should include the main ideas that we found earlier. Thank you so much for learning with us today. We hope you come again soon. Now, please comment if you have any questions, like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more videos soon. Bye!